Cheers, everybody. I want to do a quick rundown. I just racked a beer from the Speidel fermenter. My wife caught me looking at this one day and took a screenshot of it and ordered it for me. Sweet woman. I love her to death. Anyway, well, let me tell you, my complaint is the same complaint everybody else had, was there's no markings on this whatsoever, which most fermenters don't have a marking, which is cool, that's fine. Anyway, I took the liberty and I marked it 5, 6, and 7 gallon. So what I got is 8.5 inches from the bottom is going to be 5 gallon mark, and then 10 inches from the bottom is going to be your 6 gallon, and then right at that rib, that second from the top rib, that's 11.5 inches up, that is your 7 gallon mark. So there you go. That'll save some time. So if you just got that little rib here, second from the top. Anyway, I did rack it using this Mickey Mouse, I guess plastic valve thing that you want to call. I'm gonna go ahead and get the stainless one. But the cool thing about it, I do like, is that it's offset, and you can index it. This is about where I had it when I racked my beer to my keg. My trub line was right about here. This is a New England IPA that I racked, so it had a bunch of crap in it, a bunch of hop debris, and I got nothing in it. I used a clear hose and seen nothing going into the keg, so it worked out fantastic. Anyway, the headspace on these things are killer. I love the fact that I can actually do I have a 2.5 gallon keg and a 5 gallon kegs, and anyway, the 2.5 gallon kegs mainly for experimental beer, and I have a little 3 gallon fermenter. Well, from time to time I don't feel like doing an experimental batch. I can do 9 gallons, and because I always come in with 6, and so I can keg 5, but I can do full 9 gallons in this dude, and I can put in that keg and I can take to a party or whatever, so which is kind of cool. I believe I'm going to go all to these Speidel fermenters. That's how quickly I fell in love with this thing. It's pretty badass. I really do like it. I like the durability of it. It's real thick, and people have done some awesome interviews on them, and they are what they said they are. They are fantastic and very durable. Hard plastic. I just can't get over how big and giant the airlock is. It's 2-piece, which is cool, and everything is built very well on this thing. So I'm very impressed. I was thinking about going to conical fermenter, but I think I'm gonna stick right here. I'm not ready to spend $300 a whack on conical fermenters, and I'll stick with these little Speidel fermenters, less than 100, less than 70 actually, and I believe she got it for More Beer. Yeah, I believe More Beer is the only ones that have them. But in comparison, throw my 6 gallon plastic carboy up there. Yeah, there is a difference, but the footprint's not that far off, and the volume that you have, the headspace, if you do a 5 gallon or 6 gallon or even 7 gallon, you got just enough headspace to, if you have a really active, crazy beer, you're not gonna blow the top off this thing. Even if you get into that airlock, I think that you can easily jam a hose down in there and not have to worry about it. Just do a blow off hose and be done with it. But if you do one at 6, even 7 gallons and blow the top off this thing, you've got a very active beer, and I think you're safe to do these 5 and 6, 7 gallon batches in this fermenter and call it a day, and for the money, it's gonna last forever, which is awesome. All right, everybody, that was my little spiel on the Speidel 30-liter fermenter. I would definitely give it a thumbs up and definitely a buy in my book. It's a good one, and I really like it. Cheers.